Hi everyone, this is Michael Toa, and today I want to show you how to make my cinnamon sugar twist donuts. Making donut at home is actually not at all difficult. It is time consuming because it's a yeasted bread product, so you need to make the dough and then let it rest for a couple of times, let it proof, and then shaping it. But it's actually not at all difficult, I'm telling you. So in this bowl of freestanding mixer, I have 400 grams of strong white flour or bread flour, and from this amount you should be able to get 15 donuts. And this is a very easy, straightforward dough. It's all in one go, it's a straight method. I'm going to start by adding 10 grams of salt and also 7 grams of fast action dried yeast. Salt and yeast is very important in bread making, but just remember though, at this stage when we're pre-scaling, make sure you keep them separated, because even though they're crucial, at this stage they're not friends yet. And if the salt gets too close to the yeast, the salt might kill the yeast, so just be careful. And then I have 30 grams of caster sugar. You can use vanilla sugar if you have some, that'd be fantastic, but regular white sugar is good. And then here is 75 grams of butter, unsalted, 3 eggs, 3 large eggs, and then 100 ml of whole milk. Now I'm going to mix this in a freestanding mixer, but before I start using the freestanding mixer, I'm just going to use my dough hook here. I'm just going to give this a gentle mix by hand, just to get everything incorporated for now. And I'm going to mix this on a freestanding mixer on a medium speed for about 12 to 15 minutes, and I'll show you what the dough should look like when it's done. So the dough has been mixing for exactly 15 minutes now. It should come together a smooth ball. The size of the ball is pretty smooth, but the test that I like to do to know that the dough is done is the window pane test. If you take a little bit of the dough and if you can really stretch it gently without breaking, see? There's no holes, you know the dough is done. The gluten has formed and it's ready to go. Now it's time for resting. Just take the dough out, shape it into a ball, and I normally rest it just in the same bowl where I mix it, just to save out on washing. I'm gonna spray the bowl lightly and then leave the dough there and cover it with a plastic wrap. Now the time for resting for the dough, it varies, because that really depends on the temperature of your kitchen and the surrounding area. But I normally time myself, I check after an hour if it's doubled in size, but it could take an hour or an hour and a half. So do check, and I just leave it on the side on the kitchen counter. And I'll be back. So the dough has been resting for an hour and a half now, and it has doubled in size. Let me show you. See? As I mentioned before, the time varied because it's technically spring in Toronto, but it's still pretty chilly. But if you're living in a warmer climate, this could easily take just 45 minutes. So it really depends on the temperature of the surrounding area. Now I feel like this is one of the most fun exercise from the donut making, is punching the dough. I love this part. Punch your dough, tend to be flat here a little bit. It's so much fun. And then going to portion the dough. I've cleaned my service area, by the way, so it's nice and clean. I'm going to scale the dough. I have my handy dandy scraper here. I'm going to portion this up to about 50 grams. Like you should get about maybe 15. So before I continue with the rest, I just want to show you. So I have a baking sheet here that I've lightly floured. With each portion, just want to round this up into a full ball like this and just set it aside. Okay, and continue with the rest. Now, after shaping all the doughs into little balls, we do need to rest it again. This time for maybe 20-25 minutes. It will make it a lot easier to work with, and then we're gonna do the twisty shape. Cover this up with cling film loosely, just because we don't want any skin forming on the top. Whilst waiting for the dough to proof and before frying, we can make our cinnamon sugar. Just 2 ingredients. Here I have 150 grams of white castor sugar. You can use vanilla sugar if you have some. It'll be really nice with the donuts. And then 1.5 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Just give this a good mix. And that's basically it. And you know, right? Very complex. And then just set this aside and we'll dredge the donuts after frying in this cinnamon sugar mixture. The dough now has been resting for 20 minutes and it's time to shape them. It is not as complicated as you think, so I'll show you each one. So working individually, I'll move this so I have more space. With each dough, what you want to do is, again, on a clean surface, roll it into a rope, starting from the middle and then working towards going outside. So into like a equal thin rope. So it's good length like this. And now, this is a bit of hand coordination. So with one hand going up and one hand going down, you're gonna create that motion. And then the dough will just twist automatically. And you just pinch the end. And just like that. Okay, I'll probably make it even longer, but this is good. Just like that, and then you need to let it rest again. Okay, so another one, again. You just need to turn it into a nice thin rope. Yeah, I'll go a bit longer this time. Yeah, I think this is good. Now, the motion, so one hand going up, one hand going down, and then the dough will just twist to itself. Yeah, this is much better. And just pinch the bottom like that. Ta-da! And then continue with the rest. The donut dough has been resting for just about an hour right now, and I want to show you that I have doubled in size now. And before we get frying, make sure you get all of the components ready, so you have the cinnamon sugar next to you, and also have a tray ready lined with a kitchen towel or wax paper to absorb the excess oil later. And in this pot, I've heated up some regular vegetable oil. Well, the amount of oil you need really depends on the dimension of your pot, but you want the oil to come up to about 3 to 5 centimeters with deep frying. And the oil, I wanted to get to 180 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit. And let's see, I'm checking with my thermometer here. It is 181, so we are good to go. Now, before frying, I just want to let you know that when you fry the donuts, do fry them in batches. You don't want to overcrowd the pan, otherwise the temperature of the oil will drop and you will get greasy donuts, and that's not what we're trying to achieve here. So, lift the donut gently, drop it into the oil. I'm just going to do, I think this pot can do, I'll do another one, 3. And this will take 2 minutes. Get my salad spoon, a tongue. Fry them until they're golden brown. Don't forget to flip them so that they're brown on both sides. This is beautiful. Okay. Toss the donuts in the cinnamon sugar when they're still warm. That way they will stick better. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and feel inspired to try this at home. In the meantime, please stay safe and stay healthy. This is Michael Taylor. Until next time.